If I could go back to my 15-year-old self and tell her how to revise for GCSE maths, this is exactly what I would say. I did come out of GCSE maths with a grade 9, and then I went on to achieve 2 A stars in 2 different maths A levels. And I found GCSE maths much more difficult than A level maths because I revised for it in the stupidest way possible. Do not make these mistakes. This is what you should do if you want to get a good grade. 1. Understand things as you go along. It's so important. I was trying to do things that involved completing the square, and I did not understand how to complete the square until like a month before my exam. I didn't know what it was. I also just thought it was optional. And that skill was critical because you could get a problem-solving question that required you to use that method. I was doing really badly in those grade 9 questions because I couldn't do this very basic thing. I also spent way too long on very niche topics. I spent so long remembering trig values off by heart for literally no reason at all, like sine 60, root 3 over 2. I still remember them. My time would have been spent much more effectively if I had understood the quadratic nth term, or for that matter, the normal nth term, instead of having to do all of those things a month before the exam. Understand things as they go along and then understand how they link to each other, because only through understanding how different topics link together you are going to be able to solve those very difficult questions at the back of the paper. Next up, you need to practice what you are not currently covering in the class. So one of the best ways that you can do this is the Corbett Maths 5 a day. Let's say you're currently focusing on trigonometry in your classes. Have you recently covered geometry or statistics? If you consistently review things, you beat that Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. So this is just the idea that you will forget things at a slower rate if you review them more consistently. Practice makes perfect. You cannot just cover the theory in maths. You need to apply your knowledge, and by applying your knowledge effectively, you essentially get a feel for whether you do understand how to do this thing or whether you just understand it in principle. Because knowing that you need to use Pythagoras' theorem is very different than actually being able to do it. Being able to use your calculator, being able to square a number or square root a number. If you like this video and you found it helpful, be sure to save it for later and follow if you want to see more daily study tips.